Right, that's everything good to go. Nothing is on fire. It's all good. Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. God, everything's a mess, isn't it? As you can probably tell by the title, we are indeed continuing with Persona 5 Strikers, which is very good. I am thoroughly enjoying this game, and it is just so good. Like, it's not... I suppose it's not like the best game I've ever played, but it's nice for what it is, which is just a continuation of Persona 5. I think it does a really good job of that. Yeah, no, today's gonna be pretty good. Purely for just the task that we've been given right off the get-go. But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Can't think of any announcement things as usual, but story recap stuff. During summer vacation, the Phantom Thieves all got together again, and we're going to go on a camping trip, but then it turns out jails have been popping up, which are like, they're sort of like palaces, but they act very differently, and each jail has a monarch, which is like the head of it all. As we near the end point, no. Draconis, do you know how long these games are? You do understand games can go more like longer for than 8 hours, right? Like most RPGs don't finish in like a day. We're already at 20 hours. We've still got another if how long to beat is anything to go by, we've got another 15 to go. But we are doing optional stuff, so it's more like 50. But only 20 hours? Yeah, 19 hours and 34 minutes, specifically. But yeah, I'll play this one then, surely? No, we're on day 4? No, we're on day 5. And I streamed for 5 hours. But up to 20. Simple maths. But yeah, so stories up. So yeah, so there's jails and everything, and we've been tasked with Zenkichi, who is a police detective who has agreed to try and clear our name because everyone thinks we're changing people's hearts and everything. Where in actual fact we're stopping people from doing that. Yeah, we've just finished our 3rd jail. Who was the mayor of Sapporo. And a family friend of Haru's, and so Haru got some closure with all that and everything, which is really sweet that each person, well, a Phantom Thief is tied to each jail, well, like even if it's just on a I get where you're coming from sort of thing. Because the cool thing about these jails is they're not inherently bad people that rule them. It's people that have had some sort of trauma happen to them, which has caused them to become a bit of a dick. And so, instead of changing evil people's hearts to make them good again, or to make them repent for their sins, essentially, we are showing good people who they truly are. So, a little bit different, but it's quite nice. Yes, we just finished the jail, and we're now sort of on the downtime without really a place to go. Because Zenkichi, who told us to go to Sapporo to begin with, won't be contacting us for a day or so, I think Morgana said. So we're waiting for him to tell us what to do next, essentially. Yeah, that's about everything. Sorry, I'm just going to sort my blinds out. There we go. Man, if I put them here. There we go. That should mean the screen doesn't look terrible. But anyway, should we hear this lovely button? Hey, how's it going? So yeah, that's basically where we're at with the story. I'm obviously missing chunks out, so we're not sitting here for like a billion hours. Also, my charging cable for my controller doesn't fit in the controller properly, so it only charges if it's like at a certain angle. And I tried charging it last night, and clearly it didn't charge, which was great. So that's fun, but it should hopefully last us today. So yeah, as you can tell by the task that we've been given, we are currently going to the Ferris wheel, and we get to pick the partner that we go with. And the obvious choices we have so far, for us anyway, are Makoto, because Makoto is best girl, or Yusuke, because Yusuke is best boy. So I'm kind of conflicted. But I think deep down I know it has to be Ryuji. No, actually, can I even take Yusuke? Oh, I don't think I can. Yo, is Gramps back yet?
I could use your assistance.
It would be nice if we could look around the city in the meantime. What are your plans?
What are you gonna do?
Are you guys gonna ride the Ferris wheel together? Oh. So it's either I can go with one girl or I can go with the boys, right? That's usually how it works anyway. The ride on the Ferris wheel with just the guys. I feel like our bond will grow stronger. I'll ask someone else. So, given that's the case, it's got to be best girl, obviously.
Is something the matter?
Good evening. How are
What are
things?
you gonna do?
Are you gonna ride the Ferris wheel with Makoto? Obviously. If it was just Yusuke, it might be a bit of a contest, but it's not, so never mind. Oh, the Ferris wheel. Sounds fun. It sounds like fun. Shall we go then?
Incredible.
Oh, this isn't voiced. Damn. I never would have thought that this was a Ferris wheel right in the... sorry, that there was a Ferris wheel right in the middle of the city. The city lights are so beautiful. Thank you for inviting me, Joker. So... am I wrong to consider this a date? You nailed it.
Well,
Yes, I thought so. Well, I hope I don't embarrass myself. I'm sorry if I don't seem like my usual self. I'm just not used to situations like these. Now that I'm in college, the other girls I know tell me about their boyfriends all the time. I'm sorry, we played your boyfriend and then we became your actual boyfriend. The hell, Makoto. I got myself worked up thinking about how they're all growing up around me when I'm stuck being a kid, or something of the sort.
oh my.
Wow, I haven't changed at all, have I? That's not true.
Do you think so?
Do you mean that in a positive way? I hope so. DOT.
I
Dot.
was thinking.
Dot. Last year, you all taught me that I had the power to change within me all along. But now, I'm seeing the good in the things that never change, like how close we've become. I want to stick with the Phantom Thieves for as long as possible. You, most of all. Oh my. That's why we have to solve this case and clear your name, no matter what. You enjoy the Spyro evening view together.
So I went to talk to Hyodo, but nothing new came out of it. All she explained is that she could control whoever added her as a friend on Emma.
What about her phone?
Not to worry, I have it with me. Here.
Now that's what I want to see. After reviewing the facts, I've just about confirmed it. Each of these so-called incidents, I think they all stemmed from a mastermind.
Oh? I'm curious as to why you think so.
Hyodo, Natsume, Alice, all three were changing people's hearts to do bad things. But deep down, none of them were truly evil. At the very least, they're not the same as the rulers who distorted reality for their own sakes and ended up spawning palaces.
I'd been considering that as well. Before Natsume lost sight of his writing, he was diligently working toward his dreams.
Alice, too. She was doing her very best to be a ray of light and hope for other people.
Mari-san was also striving for the betterment of everyone in Sapporo. Right. They're different from criminal scum like Kamoshida and Madarame, who acted only for their own benefit.
Okay, but how does a handful of not-so-evil monarchs prove there's a mastermind behind all this?
The fact that jails are fundamentally different from palaces provides us a big clue. For starters, jails don't have any treasures for the taking. All we found are people's stolen desires. That means monarchs don't have twisted enough wills to reshape reality and form treasures.
Which would mean that jails aren't created by the monarchs themselves. Someone else must be doing the creating.
Our final clue is the locks on all those bird cages. In order to get to the monarch, we've always had to unlock a door that denies us passage. I had thought this was just a security measure designed to protect the monarch and the desires held within. But if that were the case, why would traumatic memories the monarch would rather erase be the key to unlocking it?
Given that these are cognitive worlds, maybe it means monarchs think their trauma will protect them.
I find that rather odd. If anything, I would think it's the other way around.
Correct. What if it is the other way around? Why might a door like that exist?
To keep the monarch confined?
Right. I think so too. What if that door isn't to keep intruders out, but to trap monarchs in?
You mean they're trapped?
I thought the monarchs are the ones in charge.
Think about it. What would happen if a monarch tried leaving their cage?
They'd touch the door, and then hear the voices of their trauma?
Exactly. They'll remember what made them so warped in the first place, and stick to their guns as a monarch. And thus, the cycle continues unbroken. The monarchs really are birds in a cage.
From that perspective, the shadows protecting the keys inside the trauma cell hold a far more sinister purpose. They aren't there to prevent the monarch's trauma from being discovered. They're wardens guarding an elaborate system to ensure the monarch's imprisonment.
Let me get this straight. You're basically saying these monarchs are being manipulated, and by virtue of that, there's somebody doing the manipulating.
How's Hyodo-san's smartphone looking?
Nothing wrong with her phone or the Emma installed, but I did find traces of surveillance. Huh, I'll bet it's the same snooper we keep running into, though I'm lost as to who it might be.
So this observer and our mastermind may just be one and the same. Anyone have any guesses?
Our first suspect is Medice, the company in charge of Emma. Since you can't get into jails without Emma, I can't write it off as mere coincidence.
Medice, huh? Too bad we can't just storm their headquarters.
You mean the cops can't actually do that?
Of course not. How could we even put out a warrant on them? By saying they go around turning people into monarchs?
You have a call from Ichinose.
Hi there! Sorry for the relative lapse in communication, but I did turn up some info that I thought you guys might like to know. So, I've been looking into Emma all this time, and I still have yet to find any differences between her past and present versions. I mean, this is state-of-the-art tech, not something just anybody could pry open and take a look inside. But then I took a peek at Emma's changelog, and that's where things got interesting. It seems Emma was transported to Okinawa at some point after I sold her to Medice.
Why do I feel like I've heard Okinawa before? Why Okinawa?
Yes, exactly.
Honestly, we went there in Yakuza.
Popped into my head. So I dug around some more, and I found that off the coast of Okinawa, on the island of Kokojima, Medice apparently has a research lab. Oddly enough, its existence is unknown to the public, and when I called to ask for records, nothing came up. Basically, they're running a secret research lab. How crazy is that? So,
Hey, Angelic. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well.
Anyway,
Yes, you've heard of
I would
Okinawa.
think
Cool.
It had to have been done on that island. Well, guys, wasn't I a super stellar source of information?
I still don't trust her. I'm still thinking she's evil. She's giving this information because either she wants us to rescue the monarchs, or she thinks it'll get us killed. But she underestimates us because we are the Phantom Thieves after all. And hey, Review, good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. You think you hear the plot happening? The plot is indeed happening right before your very eyes and ears. Was Okinawa where the prison was? That was my first thought in Yakuza, you know, the prison that, what's his face went to? The tiger, what was his name? In 4 at least. Because it was 5 where it got really boring in the other prison. Yeah, keep it up.
You just leave it to me. I've become rather fond of investigating.
It's a real place for one. Well, yeah, I know that.
Please regain
I'm thinking why I've heard of it.
Another time.
So what did
Straight,
Ichinose-san say?
just in your head, but you can't help but think of Persona 3 in connection to Okinawa. Ooh.
Okinawa?
Crystal clear waters?
Shisa statues?
Juicy pineapples?
Shinsuko cookies?
Cookies! Okinawa soba!
Oh, that too! It's that ramen-like thing, yeah?
Guys, can you snap out of it?
If it's an unregistered facility, we could always say we're conducting a field survey. That way we could ensure their cooperation. We may even find proper evidence that could
Oh,
be used
yeah,
in
no,
court.
Okinawa is
It may be
where
well
the
worth
Morning
going,
Glory
but
Orphanage
Kukui is
is.
a bit far from the Okinawa mainland.
Never mind,
and I
that's
guess
where
we'd
I've
have
heard
to go
of
by
it.
plane.
Wait, what about our precious Feathermobile? We've taken it all this way.
The
That's what you're
Feathermobile.
naming this thing?
Plus, you said it'd be dangerous using public transportation.
Have we left
Even
Sapporo
so,
yet?
wouldn't it be too complicated to
I-
try to reach
I would
Okinawa by
say,
car?
look, like right
Give me a second.
here, where my finger's pointing, but my beautiful face is in the way.
Hey, what's up?
No, we haven't.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the
Of
apartments
course
you found
I'm
is.
aware, but I
Ah.
also have a job to do, you know?
Who's he talking to?
Cookies was?
Why
Ah,
would
possibly.
I lie? I'm being honest, I swear. Of course I remember. The thing is, I'm a little... well... Oh,
You got hung up on.
okay, guys. Plane's a no-go. We're driving.
Huh?
You mean we're going all the way to Okinawa by car?
The thing is, I need to make a stop along the way. So we'll be heading to Kyoto first.
Did you say Kyoto?
Kyoto, that's where Yusuke wanted to go all along. Why Kyoto?
Yeah, I primarily work for the Kyoto Police Department. I thought I'd take a moment to catch up, share intel.
You better get all on
you know,
black, but you can't wait to be
top
wrong.
stuff. After that, we head to Kobe. We can take a direct ferry
In
to
in
Okinawa
what
from
way?
there.
About the
That'll cut
Persona
down on
3
time.
link?
That's still
Or the
quite a distance.
Zenkichi's
Even to
evil?
Kyoto.
Or
Not to worry, I'll do the driving.
You're tagging along?
Kyoto, that's in Persona 3? Ah.
Wait, am I to believe that Nijima's been doing all the driving? Okumura, I thought you already had your license.
I do have it. It's just, I don't have much experience behind the wheel.
Plus, Haru's driving is not exactly.
Well, in any case, we're taking off immediately.
If we're leaving from here, you'll need to take the Hokuriku Expressway. The estimated travel time will be...
About 21 hours, give or take.
Gramps is correct.
21 hours? Are you nuts?
You forget I'm an officer of the law? We're badass at driving.
What's with him all of a sudden? It's like he lit a fire under his ass.
Fine by me, so long as I can visit Kyoto at last.
There goes Inari, revealing his true colors.
Can't believe we're skipping Osaka. You never know, we might go back. Pedal to the metal!
All right then, let's hit the road. I'll get you rascals there in record time.
It's been a wild ride, but now we're even closer to the truth. Let's head out as soon as we're ready, and make sure you leave nothing undone. I don't think there's anything else to do here. I'm pretty sure the game does tell you if you're about to leave and there's something to do, right? Good talk to everyone just in case. Kyoto's a big tourist spot. Ah, well, there was a lot of art and stuff, which is why Yusuke wanted to go. Yo, check this out, Joker. The detail.
Just to suffer every night.
Almost 2 years. Seems like too long to me.
Wow, okay. Hey Dickon, good to see you again, hope you're doing well. And cheers for the resub for 23 months of support. Yeah, okay, that's understandable. I didn't realise, yeah, okay. Jesus. Well hey, greatly appreciate it. Thanks for the stream yet again. How you doing? Yo, check this out, Joker. The detailing on this thing is unreal. It's a wooden bear statue. Those eyes, that face, and see how it looks like it's actually moving? Inari'd probably have a lot to say about it. I saw it and just had to have it. Apparently they carve these from the trees around here. Makes sense seeing how it's solid wood. I'm more into collecting PVC figures and stuff, but I've never had too much interest in this kind of thing. Still, I know cool when I see it. Do me a favor and put this in the hideout, okay? Good thing we spoke to her.
Good evening.
Alright, by the way, it's one of the places in Persona 3. Ah, good to know. The cat is on about your trousers zipper. What? Spyro's giving me some wonderful memories. Which reminds me, I bought this at the general store and I was hoping you'd hold on to it for me. If I ever fall down and start crying again, I want you to show me this. It'll remind me of all that happened here, and that people can always get back up no matter what. Oh no, if I forget. Fair enough. You're leaving Spyro, right? Who'd you choose for one-on-one time, or who'd you think? Given that you can't pick just Yusuke, you have to hang out with Ryuji as well. So we could have done Sapporo is for the boys, but no. And so obviously we went with Best Girl. In fairness, it wasn't that amazing. It was like a very quick cutscene. It wasn't voiced. And there was no mention of us dating before this. So Saturday is for the boys. No, Saturday is for Dark Souls.
Oh.
I suppose we should say our goodbyes to Sapporo. It's too bad we couldn't stay a little longer. Sad. Nothing came out. I was really hoping we'd see one. Came out? What do you mean? Utawa told me that ghosts have been known to appear in Suzushino. Can we maybe save this conversation for later? Ah. Fills part of the holes that this game doesn't have in terms of romance options. True, I guess. I say, because the thing is, if you're on PS4, they could have done it where it's like, hey, pick a save from Persona 5, or not just Persona 5 or Royal, and whoever you dated in that, you can then date. If you dated one of the Phantom Thieves, you can then continue dating them in this. That would have been really cool. But then, how would you do that for Switch and PC players? Unless you gave them the option right at the beginning, which, unless you do it on like New Game Plus or something. So you have to beat the game once, and then the next time you go around, you could then continue dating that person and see all those cutscenes. It's good to suffer. True. You don't get why romance is so important? Because we're lonely. Just so they can add a bonus because of the social sim stuff. Because we're lonely. It's whatever. Also, Switch of these Smash Ultimate save data. Yeah, that's to get the extra stuff. This one adds extra layers of characters. Also true. Mostly the lonely thing, though. Sorry, Joker. Makoto and I tried this place earlier. And the food tasted just as amazing as it looked. We really had a great time. It had the calories to match, too. We should probably get our butts in gear and work it all off. The parfait probably had around 500 calories or so. Nothing an hour of running won't fix.
What?
An hour? That's worse than I thought it was going to be. You didn't get the other Persona Battle tracks? You have to get the deluxe edition for that. If you want 1 through 4, it's the deluxe edition. Or if you're on PC, you can buy the Legacy Pack thing separately. I don't know if you can buy it on Switch though.
Yo!
Gramps is going to be driving all night, yeah? We should probably get him something to help him stay awake.
Indeed.
How about this one? 8 heads of sleep slaying terror. Unstoppable Orochi 50ml. Shit sounds kind of dangerous. Oh, okay, that was just both of them. Cool, yeah, there's nothing else to do then. We've bought everything that we need to. We've had more than 2 cutscenes dedicated to romance, but Alice doesn't think it's that important. Yeah, that's true. In fairness, with this being a sequel and without the ability to have like your choices matter, so like I said, like being able to be like, hey, I dated this person in 5, can I continue that? I kind of get why it was sort of an afterthought with the romance thing. It's nice that you can get the occasional date.
Get to work.
Even without that, and you can like, because Makoto was like, hey, are we classing this as a date? And you're like, hey, you know it, and then it's a bit more date-ish, but yeah. Okay, your romance choices don't seem to matter either. Yeah, okay, that's fair. You get the occasional thing on, what is it, like Christmas, Valentine's Day, like the occasional day and like festivals and stuff. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really change anything.
What are you looking for today? Who's it for? Which one?
Hey, Arn, want some gun attack boosts? Like, how broken can we make Arn's machine gun? Because we've just unlocked the bond that increases your ammo capacity. So, I mean...
You want put it to good use, okay? You want thanks for your patronage. How many would you like? You want the thank you very much. You put it to good use, okay? You want thanks for your patronage. You want the thanks for your patronage. You want this one? You want thank you very much. How many would you like? You
Also, I'm sorry.
You want thank you very much. How many would you like? You want put it to good use, okay? You want you're buying quite a bit. You want put it to good use. How many would you
You would kill for a multi-buy option. I would buy Persona 5 Strikers Royal just for a multi-buy option. If that was the only change about it, I'd still buy it. Buying quite a bit. We have the money. Money's not an issue for us. And then cooking is like super good, so. Because you get free bond points and everything when you make a new dish. You buy weapons and armor, your money will disappear? Nope. We went from, I think it was, oh yeah, like 180k, and then we bought all of the weapons and armor that we had, or that we needed, and then we went down, I think, about 80k, so I think we were about 100k still for this dungeon, and we're now just under 300,000. I think we were at. So yeah, I think we'll be fine for money for now.
Here's what I found.
Oh.
You're accepting this request?
Oh. I suppose we can
You're accepting this request?
do that now.
Okay.
Got the highest armor and weapons and had about 200 left. Did you get very quickly? Yeah. I'll say we made our money back really quickly. Get money as the junk requests. I will keep that in mind. I have been boosting my junk bond. Just because I thought it would come in handy for later. Second time just gives you so much cash. Oh, really? Damn. Be cool if you could visit Inaba in Persona 5's time. Yeah, I like with the whole road trip thing, it would have been really cool if they gave you the option to go to other Persona places. Even if you don't see any of the characters. Just like being in Inaba would have been really cool.
What do I do next?
What are they weak to again?
Ooh, this may be relevant to my interests.
Let the battle begin.
Do I have Nuclear?
Satanta, Leland,
Oh, I do.
Satanta, Rabbit Step.
Super Guardian follow-up attack!
Come! You're mine.
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness!
done. Not much of a challenge, were they?
All right, no time to waste.
Worth looking at now, because you didn't realize you couldn't complete it again. What?
Here's what I found. Are you double checking the request?
Oh!
Are you double checking the request?
Wait, so how do I hand these back in then? Because I have enough strange circuits, so I can get 28k just from handing these in. How do I have to do it? Just mark it when outside, then complete it? Oh. Oh, okay. That's pretty decent.
Leland, come on! Leland, come on! Arsene! Take this!
Don't lower your guard.
Let's go!
Maybe they'll show the Wakasa Shrine arches in Kyoto. I mean, surely they will. Because I think even I've seen pictures of that, and that's the sort of thing that they would put in. Also, how much ammo does she have? 120. She's playing really good. Oh yeah, definitely. Because that's on top of just getting normal. Like, we're getting like a K per fight here.
Okay, on to the next one.
And if I'm not dicking around, like, it's gonna... Like, they're gonna go really quickly, so...
It's on here.
I'll do it.
I see a shadow.
Looking for star faces, right?
This fight is ours.
You're not star faces. As a result, including Japan Shrine Gate, yeah.
Let's go. Ravage them! Now! Strike! Fire!
I cooked butter chicken today. Ayy, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, we're getting loads of integrated circuits, so pretty decent.
Show me your true
On to
self.
the next.
Vampire moth, oh no! If only we had some way to deal with a moth.
Take this! Go ahead.
Dead? You like Mothman for no reason? What am I on about? For some reason? I mean, it's Mothman. You can't go wrong with
Don't
Mothman.
forget what you learned from this battle.
Let's go on ahead.
What, that guns are broken? That's what I learned. You're surprised he doesn't make it unbearably spicy. That's because he knows you don't like it that way. Duh. Right, where was the other place that we could go for this quest?
Here's what I found. Are you double checking the request?
And Sapporo Tower, okay. Which is... This one.
We're here. Now what's the plan?
It's usually not a good enough reason for when you have wraps. Fair enough.
Why don't we see what that is?
Come on! Leland! Satanta! You're mine!
How many of these do I have to do? 3.
Grab it, Seth!
But Pixie's cute and alluring, and you know, you might be into that. King shaming. Understandable.
Are you double checking the request?
Oh, it's because I'm not actually killing them.
Okay, let's keep it.
It doesn't look like there's any shadows around. We can strike the enemy from here.
Can we? There we go.
I'll reveal your true form. Taking them by surprise.
Let's vampire moth. Again. On. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ.
I will handle this. This is the end.
Dead? Not quite. They killed everything else. Better check sometimes just pressing random on this phone to have Sophie will just play out random noises. The torture.
All right, on to the next.
It's a shadow. Stay alert. Oh, a treasure chest.
Salt dive. Nice.
No way am I gonna live.
All will fall to my blade. You're mine.
Don't overdo it.
Take it.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. Keep it up.
Grab it, Seth.
You can exploit his weakness with psychokinesis. Low on stamina. Be careful.
Take it.
Just a few more to go. Show them what we can do.
Pretty sure that was 3. That is. I am attacking the right thing, right? I'm not being really dumb about this, am I? Also, dab. I would do it, but I'm comfy.
Victory is ours.
Did I at least get 1 from that?
Are you double checking the request?
Are you serious? By striking weakness, that's what I've been doing. They only have 1 weakness,
I'll do it.
which is, funnily enough, nuclear. Is there anyone here? No.
Take this. Now let us end this.
Not even worth my time.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
You've been hit back. You've been
I'm not
struck
seeing
by
the shadows
beauty
now.
faith. I'm very confused right now. You love ambushes when it's completely obscured by the camera and by close to objects on the map. Yeah, I mean, getting ambushes in this game as well is not fun. Sometimes you have to be like on top of the enemy for it to work.
This is our chance. We wanna give him a
If you're not hiding, that is.
Leland, Chiron, Arsene, Pixie, Slime, Fortress, Archangel. Take this.
Super got in a follow-up attack.
Strike. A few remain. Finish them all.
I think we all did really well.
Let's move on.
I will strike you down.
Do my best.
Hee-ho!
Just a little more.
Take this.
Ice block bowling? Well, yeah. You're gonna have moving puzzles, you might as well use them to your advantage.
Nearly fell asleep. Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
Right, okay, let's see if they're back over here then. Because I might have to change it out so Makoto's on the team for the request. Like, I'm not entirely sure, so... She's level 26, ugh.
Yours.
Sensing any shadows.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Good to go.
How often do enemies respawn? Because I feel like it's just never. I just have to back out and
Then we're heading
go back in, probably. Good start, good start. I'm stuffed. What? Oh, with the butter chicken. I'm with you.
Let's get to work.
So I'm not sure if I've had butter chicken before. I've had butter and I've had chicken, but I don't think I've had them together. So, explore Gerald Spar.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, I wondered what that was. There's something on the table next to Yusuke. I thought it was like a chicken. You know, like a roast chicken sort of thing. It's not, it's the bear that Futaba found. Bit embarrassing, not gonna lie. Should have held on eating that yogurt earlier. Yeah, probably.
Let's stay focused.
See, that's why you always get told that you're gonna ruin your dinner. And why you shouldn't snack before eating.
Initiating combat. Stay sharp, people.
Alright, so... Makoto!
Fall to my blade.
Out of my way. The enemy's dizzy. This is your chance. Start wailing on it. Wipe them out. Nailed it. Persona, charge.
See, that should have been at least one.
Only a few enemies left. Right now.
But hopefully two. Also level up.
Here's what I found. Are you double checking the request?
Hey,
Stuff, guys. Keep it coming.
I love this game.
Might serve us well to regroup.
And it's pretty cool, and I'm glad no one else noticed before I did, so I'm not going to tell you what I've noticed, because otherwise you're all going to laugh at me, so yeah. Anyway, God, these loading screens do take a while, don't they? Like, we're just trying to get back into the jail for the first time, and it's just not doing anything. It's super weird, like,
This is the
just
request.
so weird
You're accepting this
that
request? Time to get to work.
it's not a thing. Oh, whoa.
Okay,
Oh, I see, and then complete.
Good job.
Easy money. Wait, so how do I know if I can do it multiple times then? Oh, because there's a box next to it. Oh, I'm with you. Oh, so we can
You're doing this
redo the bosses again if we wanted
You're doing
to
this one?
for a bit
You're
of
doing
money.
this one? You're doing this one?
Mm,
You're accepting this request? You're accepting this request?
ooh. You get ingredients for
You're
that.
accepting this request? You're doing this one? You're doing this one? You're doing this one? You're accepting this request? You're accepting this request?
Right, well that's good to know at least. You're doing this one? Yeah. I mean, what else?
You're doing this
What other
one?
ones would we be doing?
Let's get to work.
Yeah, I totally wasn't doing all of that, wondering why isn't this working? I'm doing what the game told me to do. When, you know, I hadn't actually accepted
Okay,
the
let's
request. Because, you know, I'm the dumbest person in existence. But chicken sauce pre-made. What if I'm a grocery store? Ah. Fair enough. Oh, I did not want to get up this morning. I didn't even realise that I woke up this morning like before my alarms because my PS4 was beeping at me again. So I could have quickly gone out, unplugged it because I couldn't be asked to deal with that. And then went back to sleep. I think I did hear both my alarms. My first alarm I just ignored completely, just turned it off. And the second one I did the same thing, thinking it was the first. Which didn't go amazingly. So I woke up at like 20 to 1, I think. So yeah, if I sound groggy or just out of it a bit more than usual, that's why. What does Makara have? Oh yeah, she has the Magnum, I forgot.
Yep. Looks like we're safe for now.
Looks like a treasure chest to me. Wanna open it?
Memory blow, I think, has a chance to inflict forget. We're at 4 PM this time, which is better than 7 PM. It is. It's signs of progress, is what it is.
It's a shadow. Better be careful. Dude, the shadow doesn't see us. Now they're
Here I go.
Easy victory ahead. Right now. Want your help? Getting trapped out there.
I'm gonna die.
That's one less obstacle in the way.
I think there are two other places that might go after Kobe. What? Oh, do you mean Kyoto? No. Yeah, we are going to Kyoto. Well, after the first place anyway.
Finish them off.
So our next 2 places have been confirmed.
I got a new
Fire Boost, which is replacing something. Sulfith? Sure. Sulfith I think is useful, but I think Fire Boost is just gonna pop everything.
That was too easy.
Oh, nice one. Keep it up.
No then what? That wasn't mentioned. We're going to Kyoto, and then we're going to Okinawa. Those are the only 2 places that were mentioned. Did he? I have no idea, apparently.
There yet? Okay, good. Ooh, that.
Show him his butt. Leave it to me.
Awesome.
Everyone, stay calm. We'll just fight our way through this. Out of my way.
That combo strike was devastating! Johanna! Not done yet. Wait for that! Persona! Get her on their last leg! Don't let up! Johanna!
I think we all did really well. All right. No time to waste.
Don't come in.
Ready for ambush. Say when.
No idea. Because he told us that we were going to Kyoto. Unless he mentioned it because that's where the plane was? I don't know.
I will handle this.
Tough. Everyone stay focused. They're still swarming the area. Pace yourself. Watch out, Clem. Your stamina's almost gone. The ball's frozen. Appreciate it with a nuclear attack. Really freaking out. Shoot him up. Following up. This should end it.
There we go. And dead.
We've awakened to a new power.
Flash bomb. It's a better version of Sledgehammer.
Yay! We did it! Let's keep chugging along.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Yay! This is great.
Ready for an ass kicking?
All right, let's go. You got it. I'll try.
Take this! I'll use my persona! Out of my way! Right in the weak! Oh, persona! Charge! More to go!
Hey, nuking the stars. There we go. Oh, what's Makoto's showtime? Here we go. Fair enough. Hey, DJ, good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. I like how her guns can be imbued with nuclear attacks. Also, she died. Can't skip your attacker on a road trip because of all the food. I mean, you can. You shouldn't, but you can.
Let's keep it moving.
Treasure demon.
Hunt it down. Take it away, Panther.
This is my other self.
Balls. I don't have Haru on me. Oh my god, the time's counting down while I'm in this menu. Shit.
Come on. Come on. Take it.
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
That's why you're
Hmm. 41,000 yen. Okay. So yeah, if you need money, kill treasure demons. There's Japan's kitchen. I think if we were gonna go anywhere with food relating to it, it would have been here, because this was the place of gluttony. So yeah. Sorry.
Someone looks happy. Was that not a challenge?
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Do we not have to realize, well, the Haru wasn't with us? Well, I knew that she was, it's just... Oh, what about the timer going down?
Ooh, this may be relevant to my interests.
Do it 5 seconds. Oh, I didn't think it still went down during, like, because time does pause when you're in the persona menu. Like, in a fight, if you go into your persona, everything stops, which is why I thought the timer stopped as well. But it doesn't, because it goes shocked. Happened last time. Well, I've not been able to... I've killed every treasure demon we've come across, so that's why I didn't think about it. Right, anyway.
You're already working on this one. Good job! You're doing this one? You're accepting this request?
Oh, wait, we got a bunch of different circuits for the next one that we will get probably in the next city.
You're accepting this request? You're accepting this request? Let's get to work.
Wait, what does the one mean? Does the one mean you can only do the request once, I'm guessing?
What are you gonna do?
Are we heading out? Let's go. Okay, we're off to Okinawa. Ready? Hurry up and take a seat. It was chilly because of Hiroshima's ice creams. What?
Would you like me to drive for a while?
Don't worry about me. You just get some sleep. We've still got a long way to go.
Are you sure?
Also, I'm calling BS on how Ann is sleeping. Because she looks like she's just sitting there like this. In a car, you cannot sleep like that. I've tried, doesn't work. Like that, maybe, leaning up against something like the wall or whatever, fine. Sort of back in your seat, sure. Leaning forward over a table, but like this, like you're just sort of thinking with your eyes closed. Nah, you cannot sleep like that. It's been a while.
You kids don't need to be worrying over an adult like that. This is nothing for me.
To be fair, you are an excellent driver. The RV tends to shake a lot more when I'm behind the wheel.
I may not look
Like a you problem?
but I used to patrol in a squad car. Driving's second nature to me at this point.
You drove a cop car?
Yep, every day. Back when I manned the police boxes.
How tough is it, being police?
Well, it sure ain't easy. Oh, right. You're studying to become some police bigwig, aren't you, Nijima?
Yes, but I've only just begun.
Wouldn't really recommend it myself.
Exhaustion, by the way, true.
This job's nothing but hell. Your hours are a mess. You get transferred all over the place. Anything goes down at the scene, you get blamed.
That may be so, but my heart's set on it, no matter how tough it may be.
We have your bag.
Thank you.
Or we'll have your bag.
Well, if your heart's set, then do what you gotta do. But as your future senior, I'll share this. The harder you work, the more you wind up putting the people in your life on the back burner. Criminals don't care about your schedule. Tragedies don't care. You'll barely see your own home. Sit on that for a bit. Then decide if the force is right for you.
Well, I am already quite aware. And speaking of Don't you have any family waiting for you at home?
Good question.
Trouble at home?
Aw, can it? Just mind your own business.
No, we need the tragic
Let's just
backstory.
say, you've got to think about yourself before you can worry about anyone else.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Hmm? What's up now?
Daiso,
You just
ooh.
reminded me
How
of
was
my
it?
father, is all. He was an officer, too. Unfortunately, he lost his life on duty.
I see.
He took his job a lot more seriously than you seem to, but
I could turn the shit with an ice
when you
cream.
boil it down, you two are actually quite similar.
You shouldn't diss your father so badly, comparing him to me. So, Nijima, when you were little, your old man probably wasn't home often either, was he? How'd you feel about that?
Well,
Yay,
in
therapy
retrospect,
session.
I'm very proud. My father was an officer who acted on his beliefs all the way to the end. He taught me that his duty was to keep people from being
Pretty better
hurt.
there? Yeah, probably.
It may just be his influence
Always the
on
way.
me, but I think becoming an officer is still an admirable path in life.
If only that were always true. Our ability to help is restrained. The shrewder and more malicious the target, the less we can actually serve them justice. Held back by superiors, held back by the red tape, held back by all sorts of laws. The only thing the police do is obey orders, even when they involve total injustice or an absence of human logic. Basically, the cops I see every day are nothing but a bunch of spineless dogs. And that includes when I'm looking in the mirror.
So you're a dog. So you're a dog too? What? They sure put me through hell.
I've heard about it. I'm impressed you never cracked under it all. But anyway, that wasn't what I was getting at. I meant, when you were still just a kid, how did you feel about your dad rarely being home, Nijima?
Oh, when I was younger? I did understand that it was part of his job, but I do remember missing him still. But at least I always had my sister with me.
I see. Sorry to bother you with all that. You guys had better get to sleep already. If we run into trouble while you're all too tired, I'm the one who'll be in real deep shit.
So close to leveling up.